So this class is designed to unlock mobility in your hips and your hamstrings. So it's suitable for all levels, where I'll offer variations throughout. So an option to maybe have 2 blocks with you, or just something that you can use to rest your hands on. It could even be a chair and a strap, or just a scarf, something that you can hold in your hands and wrap around your foot. And then when you're ready, we're going to meet on all fours in our tabletop. And we're just going to inhale, lift our leg out 90 degrees, bent at the knee. And exhale, slowly bring it down. And we're just going to repeat this a few times. Flexibility isn't just about doing more stretching. It's about building strength in the muscles around the joints. So whilst working on our mobility, we also need to build up some strength. And then lowering the right knee down. And we'll do the same on the left. Inhale, lifting it up. Exhale, down. And then coming back into your child's pose. Pushing away with your hands, bringing your bum onto your ankles. And letting your forehead rest on the mat. And we'll take some deep breaths into the back ribs. And inhale, coming back to our tabletop. This time we're going to bend our knee again, but taking some slow circles around the hip joint. Keeping your core engaged, trying to keep balance as you do this. And then taking it in the opposite direction. Placing the knee down, doing the same on our left. Taking it the other way. And placing the knee down. And we're going to come taking some circles over the wrist. Bringing the bum back to the ankles. And just keep going. Getting any clicks out. Moving around all the joints. And taking it the other way. And from here, we're going to take a few slow cat-cows. So inhale, starting from the tailbone, slowly arching the back, following through with the neck. Exhale, pushing down as you round the back. Allowing the neck and head to hang here. And inhale again, starting from the tailbone, rounding and following through with your gaze to look forward. And exhale, rounding down. And just repeating a few more times on your own. When we're working with the hips, we also have to make sure That was stretching the rest of the body, the shoulders and the back, because you can't have open and mobile hips with a stiff back. Coming back to a neutral spine, and we're going to walk our hands forward to the top of the mat, pushing away with the hands, pushing the hips up as you bring your chest towards the mat, and just swaying your hips a bit side to side in your puppy pose. If you can, getting your chin to the mat. Otherwise, just placing your forehead on the mat's okay. And just staying here, deep inhale. And exhale. And inhale, coming back through our tabletop. And we're just going to turn our hips out to one side, following through with the gaze. And to the other side. And just keeping this rhythm. Now we'll come through onto our bums and work again on a little bit of strengthening of our hip flexors and our hamstrings. So we're going to begin bringing our hands in front of us, allowing your spine to round, and just one by one, slowly lifting up each leg. We want to focus on control here. Next time the right one comes up, just holding up here. And releasing down, bringing the left up. And releasing down, bringing your hands back behind you. I'm going to bring our knees in. Exhale, push our legs out. Just starting to activate quads and the hamstrings as you push away through your heels. And bringing your legs down to the mat. And we're going to come into a wide leg straddle position. So we want to have our legs only as wide apart as we can whilst maintaining a straight back. So an option here, you can sit on your block. So if you're going to go onto a block, just placing it underneath your tailbone. This will allow you to get a little bit deeper into the hips. To start, we're just going to come forward with our hands like we're mixing a big pot. Coming up, going all the way around. So when we go into our hamstrings, we want to engage our quads, pulling up through our knees so that we can stretch out the hamstrings at the back. And keeping the core strong and engaged. So we're actively stretching, not just falling in to the hamstrings, which could cause them to be to tighten up rather than open, and taking it the other way. And for our next exercise, we're going to again think about building some control in our hips. So placing your hands behind you and starting with the right leg, we're going to lift it up. If it helps to have a block placed in front, just for some visualization, then do that. Otherwise, we're just going to come lift the leg over, bring it in, and extend it back out. Bring it in, extend it out. Over, bring it in, extend it out. Try not to place the leg back down onto the floor. And we'll go for 2 more. And release the right leg down. And we'll do the same with our left. And 1 more. And release it down. And just for our final stretch here, we're going to grab our blocks between our hands and just slowly allowing yourself to come down. We'll stay here for a few breaths. So allowing every exhale to come a little bit deeper. Two more breaths here. Maybe just bringing your hands to the mat and allowing your spine to round. And we'll inhale as we come out. Bring our legs in. And just slowly, very passively now, just swinging your hips side to side. Bring your legs out in front of you. We're going to bring our right knee in. Cross the right foot over the left thigh. And either staying like this or option to bring the left leg round. So your ankle's coming towards your bum, but only if you can keep both sit bones, both bum cheeks on the floor. Otherwise, leave the left leg out. Bring the right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. And slowly twisting towards the right hand, towards the back of the mat. And inhale, turning back towards the front of the mat. Bringing the left foot out, if it wasn't already. Right knee comes in, and this time we're going to bring the right foot to the inner left thigh. If your right knee doesn't touch the ground, then option to put a block underneath here. And this is important because to get into the most of this stretch, you want both your bum cheeks to be on the floor, being able to push away from this area. And the second modification here is to have your strap. If you're using your strap, we're going to inhale, bring our arms up. Exhale, hinging forward, pushing down into the sit bones and that right knee. And bringing your strap around your foot, or if you're not using the strap, just grabbing your foot. And slowly allowing yourself to come over that left leg. And when you feel like your chest can't come forward anymore, you can allow your back to round, bringing your head down to your knee in our head to knee pose. And inhale, slowly coming out. Bring the right foot out to meet the left and just shaking out the legs. And we'll repeat on the left, bringing the left foot in, crossing it over the right thigh. Option to bring the right leg round. Inhale, right arm comes up, left arm back. Exhale, elbow to knee as you twist to the back. And inhale, turning to the front of the mat. Bringing the right foot out. Left foot to the inner right thigh. Again, option to have your block underneath the knee. And option to have your strap. Inhale, bringing the arms up. Exhale, hinging forward, grabbing your foot or strap around your foot. Using every inhale to lengthen the spine and every exhale coming forward over the right leg. And allowing yourself to round. And inhale, slowly coming up. And just shaking the legs out. crossing the legs over, and we're going to come back to our tabletop on all fours. I'm going to come into our first downward dog, so fingers pointing to the top edge of the mat, hands wide, pushing into that space between the thumb and the index finger. And we'll come back, lifting our hips up and slowly pedaling out each foot, bringing the ankle down to the mat. Inhale, coming up onto the toes. Exhale, bending to the right, outside of the right foot, inside of the left. Still pushing away through the arms and the shoulders. Coming back through center, inhale up on the toes. Exhale, coming down to the left. And then coming back through center. And we're going to inhale, slowly lift the right leg up and back into your three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing it through, bringing your knee to your nose. Inhale, slowly coming back. We don't want to rush this because we're trying to focus on our strength and control. Exhale, coming through. Inhale, coming back. And 2 more times. Exhale through. Inhale back. Exhale through. Inhale back. And then bringing it through this time. Planting your foot down. And we'll meet in a low lunge. Coming down onto the left knee. And just with your hands on the mat, pushing your chest forward. And then on our next inhale, we're going to bring our arms up. Curl the left toes under, pushing up into a high lunge. So left on the left toes, hips squaring to the front of the mat. And then we're going to open out to the long edge of the mat, bringing your arms out in a T and turning the right foot out 90 degrees. And we're going to bend into that right foot, into our warrior two. Trying to keep the hips squaring towards that long edge of the mat, the side that the arms are open to. And we're going to inhale, straighten the right foot, bring the arms together as we gaze the same way as the long edge of the mat. Exhale out into the warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale out. One more time, inhale up. And exhale out. Bringing the left hand onto the left thigh. Turning your right palm up. And we're going to come back into our reverse warrior. And then bringing your elbow to your knee. Bring the left arm over into the extended side angle. Option here for a deeper stretch to bring your hand onto the inside or the outside of the front foot. And bring the left arm straight and gazing up to the ceiling. And then turning to face the front foot, bringing your hands either side of the right foot, shortening the stance. And we're going to come into our pyramid, so with a straight right leg, straight left leg, pushing through the outer edge of the left foot. Option here to use your blocks or your chair to help you keep a straight back in this pose. And wherever you are, just slowly allowing yourself to hinge forward over the front leg. And then stepping forward into your forward fold. Sucking your core in here to help you come a little bit lower. I find sometimes in a forward fold, if you're looking to get a bit deeper, you can stand on a block or any raised object just to help you push more into the hamstrings and take some pressure off the low back as you hang down. And then removing the block. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back into your forward fold. Bend the knees, slowly rolling up to standing. Bring the arms up, gazing at the fingertips. And exhale down into your forward fold. And walk the feet back into your downward dog. And we'll repeat the same with the left. Inhale, lifting the left leg up and back. Exhale, bringing your knee to your nose. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale forward into your low lunge. Inhale, bring the arms up. Curl the right toes under, pressing up into your high lunge. And then opening out into your star, facing the long edge of the mat. Arms coming out in your T. Turn the left foot out 90 degrees and bend into your warrior two. Turning to gaze over the left fingertips. And inhale, straightening the left leg, bringing the hands up. Exhale back into your warrior two. Inhale up. Exhale back into your warrior two. Inhale up. And back into your warrior two. Bringing the right hand onto the right thigh. Left arm comes up into your reverse warrior. And elbow to your knee. Right arm up in your extended side angle. And if you want the further stretch, bring the left hand down. Right arm straight, gazing at the fingertips. And turning towards the left foot, shortening your stance into your pyramid. Option to have your blocks. And inhale, coming up. And we'll turn towards the long edge of the mat. In our wide leg, forward fold. Just allowing your neck and head to come down towards the mat. And inhale, pushing up, straightening the spine. And we're going to place our right hand down onto the mat. Inhale, bring the left arm up, gazing at the fingertips. Inhale, left hand down, right hand comes up. And two more like this. And planting both hands down, we'll shorten our stance so our feet are still a bit wider than hip width. Toes slightly pointing out. I'm going to come down into our Malasana. So if you need a bit of support here, you can place anything under your ankles. A block might be a bit much, but you could do it like this, or a blanket. To help keep a straight spine. Just take a few deep breaths here. And then we're going to inhale, push up to standing. Exhale, come back down into the squat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Two more times. And staying again down in the squat, we're going to bring our right hand down, left hand down, right hand comes up. And switching it out. And then making your way onto your bum and just slowly swaying out the legs and the hips. And then starting with the feet planted. And we're going to inhale slowly, just lower down the right knee, bringing it to the mat. Bring it back up. And the same with the left. And just keep going. Few rounds. Now we'll bring our feet together, interlacing the fingers, bringing them around the feet in our butterfly, and just slowly fanning out the legs. And now, because we're trying to focus on our control, we're just going to push out, pushing the feet together, bringing the knees down towards the mat. And then from here, coming into a cross-legged position. And we're just going to inhale, come forward, arch the back. Exhale, round the back as you come back. Inhale forward, exhale back. And then taking it the other way. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm comes up and over in our side bend. And inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. And inhale, back through center. And we're going to come to lie on our backs. And then, like you're doing breaststroke, bring the legs out, in and up through center, out, in and up through center. And then going the other way. Bring the legs round and then down through the middle. And just hugging the knees into the chest. Maybe just swaying the neck a little side to side. And then we're going to bring our legs up in a wide leg. Bring the arms out in a T. And just slowly rock to the left, stacking the legs. And then starting with the right leg, bringing them back over to the right. Holding it there. And opening to the left. And to the right. And then we'll come into a happy baby, bringing the knees in, grabbing the outside of the feet with the hands. And just taking a few breaths here. Trying to pull the knees in as close to the floor as possible. And now for our final stretch before we close off the practice, we're going to come into our reclined butterfly. So bringing the feet together, allowing the hips to open. And for a bit of a deeper stretch, you can grab a bolster or a pillow, something to prop your hips up. And just allow yourself to fall back and open here. And we'll stay here for about a minute or so. And then if you've got a bolster or anything beneath you, just lightly coming up, moving it out the way. And now we'll come into our Shavasana, bringing the legs mat width apart, feet falling out and open, shoulders down the back, arms open, palms facing the ceiling. Making sure you're comfortable here. And just bringing the attention to your breath. And slowly scanning through the body, starting at the hips, allowing them to open, imagining your breath breathing in to the space. And into the hamstrings, back of the legs. And the bottom of the feet. And the top of the feet. Up into the knee. And the quad, the top of your thigh. And then bring your attention over the front of your body to your chest. through the left collarbone and the front of the shoulder, and feeling the front of your left arm relax, and the back of the left shoulder, palming across to the back of the right shoulder, and the back of the right arm, front of the right hand, and the front of the right arm, and the front of the collarbone, front of the neck, and the left jaw, breathing into that space, allowing any tension to dissolve. And the right jaw. And the whole face. And the space between your eyebrows, third eye center. Feeling it dissolve any tension. And then coming to the bottom of your tailbone at the bottom of your spine. And just slowly, one by one, breathing into each vertebrae. First coming through the lower back. Up through the middle of the back. And then the top of the back coming through, space between the shoulder blades, all the way up to the bottom of the neck. Slowly going up through the neck and into the skull, coming up through the back of the head. And then just feeling all your body at once, heavy on the floor. And now I invite you to either lay here just with your attention on your breath or breathing into any spaces that feel tense for as long as you can. This is where I'll leave you today.